All right, so another fun thing that I had to go through learning how to fly fish was how to set up my reel. And sometimes we think, oh, it's such a simple thing. I mean, all I got to do is spin this. Well, it's not so simple. I mean, there's everything from a drag on here that you set to, I mean, what kind of sinking line or a floating line or all that kind of stuff. How big of a reel, how much you need on there. I mean, there's just so many things you can think about on this. So I've kind of got a funny story as I tell this to you is I got out there and was not using the right type of line. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's going to take me forever to get this line off, and it's a lot of work to do this. And it is a lot of time to get this set up the right way. But I learned a valuable lesson in that sometimes when we have things screwed up, we get all stressed out. Like I was so panicked and stressed about that it just almost ruined my day. But when I really thought about it in the scheme of things, it was really no big deal. I was out there to have fun and to enjoy the day. So I just got the line changed and started having a good time. Now to add on to that story, I got that all taken care of, and we weren't catching a lot of fish. Weren't catching a lot of fish, and so I decided to get kind of crazy and throw on a different fly. And I threw on this fly, and everybody's like, there is no way that's going to work. It's just not going to work. You're wasting your time. I'm like, well, I've already wasted a ton of time because I was changing this line on this reel anyway. So what? You know, I'm just going to have a little fun here. Threw it out there, and instantly I caught a fish. Everybody was laughing like, oh, you know, by chance. I'm like, yeah, right. So we get it out, boom, throw it out there again. I'm not kidding you. I caught 5 fish, and they were all like, oh my gosh, do you have another one of those? And it was the only one I had. And then I lost it myself. We didn't catch any more fish that whole entire day. That one fly made all the difference, and so did my attitude. Because I could have had the worst day ever, strictly because I didn't know what line and I didn't have everything figured out before I got out on the fishing trip. But I didn't let that get me down. I just dealt with it, got the right line on, and I even went as far as trying something totally out of the box, and it did pay off. It doesn't always, I understand that and I get it, but it did, it paid off. So I was really grateful for an amazing and fun day because of that. And I just want you to make sure that when you go to work and when you do things, that you have the right attitude. Because if you don't have the right attitude, you'll ruin a great day. That's all there is to it. So it's totally up to you. You decide your day, you decide your destiny. But my message to you today is make sure you have the right attitude and things can turn out absolutely amazing. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, or if you haven't put a post on here, I would really appreciate it. I love to use these analogies in my keynote speaking and when I'm speaking at events because I think it brings people in and they love to hear, you know, even from a fishing story. So I hope you do the same thing. And when you're building your membership programs and your continuity programs, if you have good stories like this that you can tell or you can use from real-time experiences, I think it helps people to relate to you also. So hopefully you relate to my story and where my attitude was at and how I changed it and made a difference. And I hope that makes a difference for you. So stay tuned, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.